I'm Helium, with me Rizc. Map 1 will be Train.
Yeah, and actually, Existence will be starting on that CT side, so they're gonna need as much help they can get, and this is first small step in a long and hard way. So let's see here if they can make it happen. We have the pistol round coming in right now. NIP going for, well, body armor on pretty much everyone apart from Freiburg. So probably gonna see a couple of set flashes, or a set flash and set smoke, and then a rush to use that body armor.
Yeah, seems like inner would be the bomb site to utilize one smoke, just block off lower, have that one flash over. And it seems to be exactly what NIP is doing, going into these back halls, or boiler as it was previously known. I think that was a source term, wasn't it, Rizc?
Yeah.
I didn't play source, but I picked up the term. That smoke might have went too far. I don't know. Let's see. Are you actually flipping? No, it was perfect, actually. Flipping was forced to go up on the train. Exist wants to push through. Forrest actually finds a shot onto Kyrie. Flipping will get one. Exist bringing him in, and ooh, he does actually hit Mason in the face, but Mason will find that kill. 2-on-2. It's Ron and Musambani trying to retake this against Get Right, Freiburg, and Forrest. Ron coming from behind, but this is, you know, expected. Two people just sitting there waiting for him while Get Right is keeping Musambani entertained.
Yeah, that's not going to work out for the CT series. Musambani will be taken out, and that's going to be 1-0 for the Ninjas. Nice double kill from Freiburg, who have been getting a lot of stick lately for his subpar performances in tournaments. Well, and that's pretty much just how it is. Sometimes you just play well, sometimes you don't. And, well, Kid Ride and Freiburg trying to bring it back here now for Nip. Trying to prove that they can, in fact, be in that top 3 in the world. That's what's pretty much their plan for the next couple of months, for the next couple of tournaments. Surely CEVO finals will be one of those.
Yeah, indeed. That's a place where, well, they should be in good contention, right? I mean, they haven't had the best online results across the board in some of the other leagues, and might even miss out on some of those other finals. So CEVO would be the place for them to really strive to qualify for and then prove themselves against, of course, some of the best teams in Europe and North America. Here they are, though, Ninjas surviving this anti-eco round. Was a bit forceful by Existence, some pistol armor and some scouts coming out. Ron now, the last one up, retreating back into CT spawn, trying to run away. I mean, even that little bit right there would have been worth saving. He tries to get one exit, but Alu will hunt him down.
Yeah, pretty one-sided so far, and we see a pause coming in from Existence as Flippin decides to disconnect, so obviously some kind of bug or something for him. Hopefully it'll be resolved soon, so we can get on with the game. Ninjas in Pyjamas so far looking pretty good. We haven't seen much yet, but of course pretty much as we expected. So yeah, some mouse problems is what's going on right now for Existence.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
I hear a good mouse is pretty important for Counter-Strike.
Yeah, it's pretty important. You want that.
Maybe a little more important than the keyboard. But
just tiny bit.
Hopefully he'll be back or has a backup. I don't know what it would be. I don't know what's your mouse problem besides like your sensor is going, or like that.
Yeah,
that would be like the only thing, right?
Yeah,
or maybe
like,
one of your clicks is really messed up and like double clicking. That's annoying.
Yeah, exactly. Or like something with the cable or something, or one of the ports in your PC. So here we go. Flippin is back again. And yeah, we're ready to go once more. The game here, of course, starting out on DE Train. If you're just tuning in to this best of 2 between Ninjas in Pyjamas and Existence, Spain versus Sweden. And the next map is going to be Mirage. So are Ninjas in Pyjamas going to make it a 2-0 victory? Are Existence going to upset pretty much the predictions of everyone in the sea as well right now? It's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, even one map would be upset. Yeah, especially. So yeah, it's possible. Everything is possible in the world of Counter-Strike.
Indeed. Well, we probably won't see the Ninjas really tested here. Just with, you know, a bare bones eco. I mean, they didn't buy a single thing. It's going to be very hard to find a win on Train. The sightlines are so long, those rifles at such an advantage. Alu's still sticking around. He's found one kill for 600 bucks. And will Freiburg here find that final kill for the team ace? He will. And that's what you like to see. Everyone getting the action there.
Yeah.
Everyone getting warmed up, getting the jitters out, finding a frag. And here we go, the first real test. So far, besides pistol, Existence will have these rifles.
Yeah, so let's see. This is actually something I'm really curious to see which rifles they're going for in Existence, because usually in the CS world right now we see everyone going for the M4A1S. Not really much love for the normal M4 anymore, but actually 2 players on Existence going for that M4A4 right now.
There's a few A4ers out there.
Yeah,
But they are depleting quickly.
that is true. Right now, Forrest has actually gotten himself into a very aggressive position. No one, I think, from the CT team has seen him. They might have heard him step, but no, they have not. Forrest picking up a first frag and going for a second, getting it easily with 77 HP to spare. One coming in from that C connector as well. Will be needed out, though, from Nalu. So, oh, wow, and get right back, stabbing wrong.
Gosh.
It's a whitewash. Flippin' still alive, though. But with the FAMAS, there's not really much for him to do here.
He's got a pretty sick FAMAS, though. That much I can say. The FAMAS sticks. There we go. He's going to run into Exist. He'll bring him down. He finds a kill. Switch out for that better AK. They'd like to try to save this. Really no hope. He does have a kit, but 1-on-4, and Alu is there. And wow, man. Get right so patient at Ivy, lurking on that player forever. And then he's like, all right, finally. Ivy is clear. As soon as he turns around, Get Right just peeks out, brings him down. And I mean, the round was basically over before that point anyways. Losing only 1 player there was NIP in Existence. Like, that was a pretty like poor round for them in terms of economy, and they lost it really poorly. They're broke. Yeah. Very broke. And even a rifle round after this is going to probably be littered with FAMAS or 5.7s and nades or something like that.
Flippin actually spent an extra 10 seconds in spawn, and I'm looking at his POV right now, and he seems to be shaking a bit around, so that is not a good look for a player who just had mouse problems. Hopefully he's just testing out a new mouse with some new settings or something, but if not, then it's a bit of a problem for him, because right now it's actually looking quite good for Existence. Mason with that triple kill, and now it's all on Flippin. Let's see, not be able to do any damage with that new mouse. And he is taken out, but still 3 kills, closer than they came in a buy round. Existence there, but it's going to be 5-0 for Ninjas and Pyjamas, so it's looking quite hard for them. But now we see the AWP coming out on Kyrie and on Ron, so 2 operas on that CT side against the 1 opera on the Terrier side.
I haven't really seen Ron pick up the op too much. I mean, generally they don't have to, because Kyrie is just so good with his op. And yeah, this is what I wanted to see on Train. Existence finally able to pull out the ops in round 6. That could make the difference. But like you mentioned, I mean, that save round, last round we saw, that was the closest it's been yet. They did a good job. They almost won it. If Flippin wasn't having troubles, they maybe would have won that round. But I don't know. That was the costliest for Nip, but they're on the T side. Not too big of a deal. Kyrie looks like he'll see the footwork of Forrest through the edge of that smoke. He will bring him down.
So there we go. Kyrie picking up that first frag, and now the terrorist from NIP pondering what are we gonna do. I think they have 1 player on that Ivy. And it could be Get Right. Yep, Get Right playing his usual lurker position on Ivy. As the team rotating around, maybe gonna go for an outside push. They have 2 smokes, a couple of flashbangs. Some of them are being thrown now, so I think they're gonna go for this A bomb site split. But 3 players currently on that A bomb site, so it's not gonna be easy for the terrorists here.
No, not at all. It might be up to Alu to find one of these operas. Let's check where they are. We've got Ron. He's outside. He's back on that. God, I forget the order of the colors. I think he's on the green one. I don't know. Anyways, he's outside watching middle. Kyrie's inside watching upper, where he found that initial frag. But bulk of the force is coming out Ivy, and it's going to be up to Moose and Bonnie to actually have their back. They'll see Ron first and bring him down.
Yeah, that was not good. Double kill from NIP, make that a triple, and that's all on Flippin and Kyrie. Kyrie, who started out the round perfectly, and that's a good second shot. Third shot coming in absolutely huge with the AWP going for the 4th one, but not able to hit it, and now it's all on Flippin. 1v2, but he's been sneaking through that smoke. Yeah, Exist on the back line, and the other terrorist, yeah, you spotted him there, and it's going to be a hard time for Flippin, but nonetheless, good job by Kyrie, but not enough to win that round. And now we're looking at a 6-0 scoreline for NIP on the T side of Train. And you have to remember, with D Nuke not being in the map pool anymore, Train is the most CT biased map, like, by far. So getting a 6-0 lead on the T side is pretty much already enough now for NIP, because they have a killer CT side as well. So Existence really needs to step their game up.
They're going to try to be forceful again. They'll have a scout from Kyrie. I mean, we saw how crazy he is with those scoped rifles, but I mean, with being this forceful, even if they find this round and win it, they're not going to be able to get up to an off for quite a while, and I don't know how reliant they might be on it. Mason, though, will step up, pushes the ladder room, finds 2. Alu finds him. Force now will equalize it there with a kill onto Ron, and Usambani, though, finding Forrest. 3-on-2 right now in favor of Existence. This is the best shot they've had.
Let's see here. Get Right have not really made too big of an impact so far in this game, and he's one of those big impact players. Just sneaking through, playing his usual lurker style where he's not hurt. Alu picking up 1. That's going to be the frag to the guy on that back line. And now 1 in that pop dog guarding the bomb. Probably going to go and grab that AK-47, I can imagine. Nope. Actually, flipping, staying on the FMAs here as the terrorists are getting towards him.
Oh, is Alu going to check this?
Oh!
Looks like he will. That smoke coming out. He'll push in. He goes for what I can only assume might have been a quick peek with a no-scope, but he will miss it. Flipping, climbing back up that ladder now, just trying to get out of there. The bomb is down, obviously, while he's hanging around, but wow, he goes back down. I don't know if that was a misstep. He missed a rung on the ladder and fell down or what.
Yeah.
Derright, though, was eager to greet him, and that'll make it a 2-on-1, but if Kyrie, if he can maybe find a kit, I don't know, or even if it just goes fast.
He has a smoke, so he can put that smoke down, get 1 kill, then put the smoke down, and if he's lucky, he can defuse in time. Of course, he doesn't have the kit, so that plan is pretty much
that plan's going to be much tougher when you have to wait 10 seconds. I mean, it definitely happens, but I don't think against NIP. He will find that one.
To worry about the guy on upper. He can put the smoke down and then fake it, but I don't think he has time for that either. So, yeah.
Ali's got it. 1vXs are so hard on train. There's just so many places to check for both. Like the outer bomb site is crazy. There's like 20 angles they can basically peek you from or climb up the trains. Inside is definitely the easier place to get those clutches, but without a kit, pretty much impossible.
Yeah, especially because if you have a kit and a flashbang or a smoke, then you can go on that bomb pretty quickly. So, but if you lack that kit, you need 10 seconds to defuse, and there's just no way that any smoke or flashbang or something that's gonna be able to hold down a terrorist who's guarding that bomb. So yeah, it's a tough time for Existence, and once again we see Flippin disconnecting. Probably still some problems with his mouse, I guess. Did not look good for him. Also, something that's not looking good, Ron has not grabbed a single frag yet. He's on surge 7. That is rough, especially coming up against a great team like NIP. You have to step up and at least get a couple of frags to help your team.
Musambani only has 1 as well. He is, I believe, their IGL, but very often Musambani will just go off. And that's something cool about Existence. Like, every one of them can be a star player on any given day, but there just doesn't seem to me, at least, to be a whole lot of consistency on who's actually getting the frags, which it can be a problem sometimes. And they've been a little off form since, I believe Ron was the newest player onto the roster coming in after they, or Lowell, I think, retired from CS. And Ron brought in.
The Spanish scene is one of those scenes where like they're having a tough time breaking through because, well, one, the amount of players, top level players, is not really that big. We have other teams that can easily muster 10 to 15 like players who can play in the top 30 of CS:GO in the world, and Spain always have just had around 5 to 10 players at best. And at worst, like even below that. So it's the same with the Portuguese scene. They had like 1 player with Fox, who's now in Kinguin, and then the rest of the team was kind of like, yeah, not really. So yeah, it's one of those struggling scenes, but also it's fun to play because we don't usually get to see the Spanish flag all that much. And it's kind of like watching, like if you go to an ESW scene, you see these crazy teams coming from like Taiwan or China or South Africa, like countries and players you don't usually see. They're of course not on the level of a Sweden, of a Denmark, of a France, but it's fun to see these nations coming in with the best players they can put into a team.
Yeah, I'm still eagerly awaiting now that CSGO is getting bigger for some of those Asian teams to come back out of the woodwork and show us what's what. Yeah, obviously some other FPSs are a little bigger in those scenes, but back in the day there were a few Asian teams that
I am just waiting to ride the Korean hype train whenever.
Yeah, me too.
Starts like wow. I'm pretty sure some of the older CS:GO guys like Thorin would appreciate that as well. I'm pretty sure he's pretty hyped for Korea as well if they decide to pick up CS:GO. The problem is that their culture is kind of like based around these PC banks, and most of these PC banks, which are internet cafes where the Koreans play, are not really equipped to handle a CS:GO running at a stable 300 FPS all the time. So they play like Crossfire or other games like that, who are basically CS 1.6 copies that don't require as much.
Yeah, there's even that Nexon like CS 1.6
Oh
like
yeah,
zombie
that's true.
mod
Yeah, CS
MMO-ish thing.
Online.
Yeah, CS
Something.
Online, I think is really popular still. The MMO, the whole like grind for progress is a very popular style of game there. So, oh well, maybe one day. Maybe we'll have one team. Like they just recently got into Dota 2 again, and already
Yeah.
just within like a year and a half, they've had a team qualify for the international for Dota. So I mean, it just goes to show. I mean, it's an esports nation, right? Similar to
Yeah.
Sweden and Europe, but it's pretty much Korea for like the esports capital of the world.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's fun because usually like Korea is the center of this of esports, but in CS:GO it's actually pretty much based around Europe. So for
Yeah,
example, Sweden,
definitely.
if you go to Sweden, like a couple of years back, StarCraft was really big, Dota has been really big and still is, but Counter-Strike has been one of
Yeah,
those games that
Get Right even
existed.
has
Yeah.
Clockwork as his Steam icon right now, which is a Dota hero. I know the NIP guys do play
Yeah.
Dota quite a bit and
They
at
they,
a high
they
level actually.
Yeah, they really enjoy that. But CS is in the blood of pretty much every Swede. Like if you go, I was blessed enough to go to a couple of DreamHacks back in the day, and that's when DreamHack really like that's when CS:GO wasn't as big as it is today. Like you can go just into Stockholm or any big city in Sweden and just go on the tube or on a train or something, and there'll be one guy at least like even wearing a NIP jersey or watching a Counter-Strike game on his tablet is something that's connected to CS. It's crazy. I know Anders, whenever he goes to Sweden, constantly gets recognized for casting CS in a like normal city, like a real celebrity. So Sweden, yeah,
He gets
it's a
offered
sick
free
country.
Skittles everywhere he goes in Sweden.
Yeah, after that scene, I bet he does.
I need to get up on that. I need free Skittles.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we're still waiting on Flippin, which I mean it's kind of he. I don't, yeah, maybe having some mouse problems. I guess, guys, we'll just take a break. We've already very much went off tangent, so hopefully we haven't
Yeah.
upset anybody too much. But we will take a break, and when we return, we'll get into Ninjas in Pajamas versus Existence, where the story is like, can Existence find a round? It's still early, and Flippin's been having trouble, so hopefully once he's back, they'll be ready to go. The last one was close, but Nip leads 7-0. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. It wasn't too long, so hopefully most of you stuck around. We're going to get this started back up here on Train. First map for the CEVO MLG Pro League best of 2 between NIP and Existence. Existence back on kind of a interesting round. Odd, eclectic guns for them. CZ, Mag 7, and a Deagle. We'll see what they can do as they kind of just save up. They've lost 7 in a row. They've got that bonus, but here they got off to a good start. It's going to be tied up by Existence, but Mason grabbing the man advantage once more, and this could be the first one. It's a 2-on-1. Get right. He can obviously do this. It'll be a bit harder than Musambani. He's already got 2 kills, and now he's picked up an AK as well. No armor, though, so if he doesn't get that one tap, it'll be very hard to find a kill. I don't even know where that was
one
from.
tap. Almost a little burst to the head, and well, Existence after the pause getting the first round of this game, so now, well, sitting on that 1-7. So NIP, of course, pretty satisfied so far with the half. If they can, well, technically, if this was a normal game of CS with 2 evenly matched teams, 7 or 8 rounds on the T side would be absolutely terrific. Everyone would be happy on the NIP side, but I think NIP is just looking to close this one out pretty quickly with the 71 lead. They want to get this match over with because I think they're pretty tired as well. They just played an exhausting game in the last one, so NIP of course want to show that they are a top team, and Existence no match for them.
Outside.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go.
Smokes everywhere. Looks like there has been a Molotov down, probably from Existence. You know, breaking those
nice
windows and throwing the
run.
smokes out telegraphs everything you're doing, but still nothing has been countered already. They got the bomb down. They have lost 2 people though. Ron finding 2. Mason is gonna push that smoke. Ryberg will finally find 1. He brings on Kyrie. Mason to get another. 2 kills for him and Ron now. Maybe a third, and there it is.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That was a great round by Mason. I was really impressed by that. Also the fact that he used the smokes of the terrorist for his own advantage, like pop flashing through and then just rushing in, grabbing 1-2 kills quickly and then getting on that bomb and getting the third one as well. So great play by Existence, getting some momentum now. And if we have a look at NIP, we see that they are buying, but Exist, yet with that weapon. He's going to get one dropped. And, well, if you look at their economy as well, it's not looking too good. They're going to have to eco if they lose this one. Alu, of course, with that AWP.
Yeah. See if he can use it this time. He went down almost immediately on that set strategy, and actually Ron will peek him, and, well, it doesn't find the kill, but he definitely wins out on that trade, dealing, what, 79 damage there. Looks like they're going to make a break for inside this time. Flippin playing lower. The smoke's not there this time. He's able to get one. He'll go for that re-peek. Exist will bring him down. Now Kyrie still up top, right? No one pushed out upper. Kyrie's in a very good position.
Yeah, Forrest is
also pushing through, though. I don't think they know about this guy at all.
No.
They think inside is clean, the CTs, and it is indeed not.
But I don't think the CTs know about Forrest either, so... As... Well, Kyrie actually goes down, so no real advantage. And there we go. Musam, Bonnie, all alone, 1v3. And he's not going to be able to do anything, so Get Right steps right back, and... Well, no worries for Ninjas in Pyjamas. They were close. If they lost this one, they would have had to eco, but now with a one round, they can shuffle some guns around and get a full buy once again. On the other side, Existence now without that loss bonus, so they're going to be on an eco right now. Only a max 7 on Mason, and that's pretty much it. Getting ready to buy in the next coming one.
Yeah, I like that they keep working in this shotgun. I mean, I guess if one person is a little bit richer and you want to just buy to equalize, which I guess is what they did here, and you get those kills for 900 bucks, it can't work out.
Yeah, even though, like, way back in the day, the Max 7 was so powerful, and these days it's so bad. Like, I think
it's just inconsistent. I wouldn't say it's terrible. Yeah. It can shine,
maybe I'm just terrible because
maybe you're just bad with it. Yeah.
Right now, Ron has actually picked up an AK-47, so this round is pretty much still doable for Existence, as it is a 2v3. Oh, there we go. Actually, one frag coming in from Ron onto Forrest, and now it's a 2v2. Flippin still without a weapon, so he needs to make some sick flank happen, as one of the terrorists has been spotted. Flippin could push out of the smoke, and he does so, picking up that frag onto Alu, and now it's all on Exist, but Exist is inside. He has that 1v2, but the bomb is planted. He has the good position. If he just stays still, gets the frag onto Flippin, then it should be doable.
I don't think it'll be too easy, though. Okay, well, maybe it is. Easy for Exist, apparently. Flippin had that op, so I was worried in that long hallway that the op would prevail over Exist's AK, but no, he finds it, and he puts it right into a one-on-one. Ron does have an AK, and he is, he's faked it. He's pre-aiming upper. Oh, he just turns, but Exist will miss his shot. And now just making some noise, shooting out that glass. Still not on the bomb and running out of time at this point. No kit, remember. So Ron will scurry off. He tries to save this gun. Exist wants to shut him down and will. There it is.
Oh, Exist even survives that.
Yeah, what? I didn't even hear the bomb go off.
Yeah. He lost a lot of HP, so the bomb definitely went off. But Exist, for some reason, survived on top of that ledge.
It's a big bomb site.
Yeah, there we go. 9-2 the scoreline right now. Existence, of course, getting ready to buy up. Ron picking up that AWP instead of Kyrie, which is a bit of a surprise, as you said, that Kyrie usually beasting with that AWP. So.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. And he had one crazy round already here.
Exactly. So, here we go. Inside push from the Ninjas. Actually, not even a decent nade. I thought that would be better. Exist taking that to 82, and that's pretty much it. So, 3 players now pushing that upper area, and Flippin is all alone right now in this B-bomb side.
Yeah, and it seems like NIP, except for like the one set strategy and a couple rounds where they've looked for picks outside, they do seem to favor going towards this inner bomb site while they find the picks. They got that one smoke down. No one's on top of the train.
Oh, Mason going down to 34 HP by that spam.
3 people in here, though. Existence, and they kind of realize what NIP has been doing and are trying to gear up to counter it, but Forrest finding one. Will they expect multiple people? If they kill Flippin, maybe they don't expect Moose and Bonnie to be there. Well...
Whoa, Mason with the double
flanks them. Did he flank or push the smoke?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. And now it's all on Forrest, and he even gets caught off guard by Moose and Bonnie. So that's the 3rd round for Existence. Sick flank by Mason coming in and grab those 2 quick kills after pushing that smoke. So Ninjas in Pyjamas, how are they looking economy-wise? Yep, they have one player with a big amount of cash. That is Exist, and the rest of the team without much. And they're gonna go for some kind of weird force buy. 2 AKs, 3 pistols, and armor for everyone.
I mean, why not, right? You can get it. You've already done all the work you need to do on this half, right? Like, we're acting like, whoa, NIP's dropping rounds. Like, look at Existence. But it's almost unfair to them because they're on the T side. They've clearly already done enough.
You have to keep it interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. They're going for it. with these pistols and armor with the 2 AKs. Let's see what they can do. Again, the set strategy comes out, and this was actually perfectly shut down by Existence earlier on, but it's a fake this time.
Oh,
ooh,
nice double frag.
Alu got some airtime.
Yeah, exactly. But Get Right punishing Flippin after those 2 kills, and now the bomb will go down. So it's a 3v4 post-plan scenario, and that's great for NIP because this is really the situation where they shine. They know exactly where to hold, and as I say that, Mason picks off Forrest, one of the most experienced players in top-level CS these days. Now it's all on Freiburg, and he will stand. 1v2.
Find one. He'll need to get a couple more. That smoke is gonna go down and up.
Oh, that's perfect.
That was kind of an awkward timing on that smoke.
Wow.
Juan tries to get right back on the bomb, and Freiburg just guns them both down, getting that first kill, of course, and winning the, well, a 1v3, I think, at the start. And he gets it. He's 12-6 with the KD, and that'll make it 10-3 right now for the Ninjas on their map pick train.
Nice. Good stuff for the Ninjas. Existence. Yeah, I cannot be happy with 3 rounds in the CT side. They need to get at least the last 2 and then the pistol to keep this interesting. Exist actually knowing that they're going to be up against a partial eco, so he has the MP7.
I like that spot that Get Right was in. I see a lot of people kind of go in there and jump spot to watch that IV push, but there's like a lip on the train that you can just hop on. That's pretty cool. Flipping though in a good spot that goes unchecked for some reason. It seems so common. And those coils or those spools, whatever you call them, are very, very spammable. So a lot of times you don't even have to check it. You can just, you know, plop down and shoot through them.
So there we go. 11-3 is the scoreline. Get Right even picking up that CSET 75. So NIP looking great. With the money and everything, and Existence on the other hand, once again having to force buy here in the last round of the first half. We have Kyrie with a scout, the rest of the team only with pistols and armor.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Kyrie going for the scout, even though he was avoiding the out for a couple rounds there. And they're going to smoke, pop flash, and push their own smoke. And is it going to work out? They'll find one. Freiburg and Forrest are there, though. They'll clean that up. Kyrie coming back now. He knows people are coming through Ivy. He has to try to get these shots. Takes a little bit of nade damage, and he will fall back. That would have been a tough shot. Right through that sliver, through the box in that train there towards Ivy. It was crazy. He goes in to push Exist, and Exist will find him. You know, if you're just getting pinched from middle and Ivy, it's so hard to find a place to hide. And, well, pretty disastrous first half for Existence. Maybe could have been a bit better if Flippin didn't start off with the first like 6 rounds experiencing issues. Exactly. But even then, I mean, the Ninjas probably would have had a very solid half. And now despite easier CT side.
Despite Existence only getting 3 rounds, I have to say I'm pretty impressed by Mason. His team only getting 3 rounds, and still he's getting 14 frags. That is pretty crazy. Insane for an individual performance. So my hat is tipped to him, but the rest of the team not really looking too good right now, but they can take this pistol and take the first buy round, and then they will have some kind of a chance here. Let's see if they can make that happen. They are ready to go here, so no time wasted. As the good luck have funs are exchanged, and NIP now to defend.
Yeah, so NIP on that T side, I mean, honestly, they didn't even show us too much, right? We saw their one set strategy outside. They used it once, they lost. They used it again, but they faked it and actually went into the inside bomb site. I think they had that round. And then other than that, I mean, whatever. Everyone knows you throw a smoke lower and a smoke upper inside and you go and take it. And that's basically what they relied on. But even, I mean, just out-aiming, basically, Existence. Everyone except for Mason.
I actually also think that NIP are really good CT team. So on the CT side, as well as Train being a very CT-sided map, NIP should be ready to do big amounts of damage here.
Flippin was like, you know, putting that mouse all around the mouse pad, getting a feel for it, making the caster really nauseous. Ooh, all right. We're back in it, though. We're here.
Let's see if we can do it. Flippin.
Like they'll have one set smoke for outside. Here they go, charging their way out. Alu, though, already with that P2K, going to bring down Ron. Here's some flashes coming over. Kyrie will find Forrest.
Oh, Alu having a piece of the round so far, getting 2 frags. Exist also coming in, massive 3v2, and boom, goes the dynamite. NIP on 13. Quickly as that, and now it's looking very hard for Existence on this map.
Yes, it is. I mean, that's the problem with the 12-3 half. You lose that pistol, and as long as the Ninjas just survive these anti-ecos, they'll have, what, 12 match points available to them, and I highly doubt they'll have to use more than a few, if any, to close this out here on Train. And to remind the viewers who maybe didn't get here at the start, that second map will be Mirage. That was a pick of Existence, but of course it is a good map for both of these teams.
Yeah, exactly. Also the fact that Existence are force buying in this round. Oh, wow, Exist just pops up behind them, and that's gonna be in double frag.
That's
yeah.
That's the problem with Train that I see some teams run into. They put in those cool new windows where you can throw out the smokes to outside and the white halls, but now you're like, let me line up this smoke, and then that happens. Exist just flies up the ladder or flies up from inside and guns everybody down. He gets 3 kills.
Yeah, and also what I was saying, like, they force bought this round, so now they're gonna have a complete eco, or the force bought the round before, now they're gonna have a complete eco, or, well, okay, screw it. They're just going for it here. They're force buying every single round. Yeah, so they're pretty much gonna be, they're not even gonna have AKs in this second half. Like, if NIP continues playing as they have done so far in this game, Exist is not even gonna have AKs, yeah, so. Here we go, Poplite's coming in towards the inside. And, well, already one player being there, but a second one also rotating in. I think that's Al rotating from the outside in towards that inner bomb site to help get right. So this is going to be a tough one for the terrorists. The bomb still situated towards that inside. Flippin, though, picks one up. That's Freiburg going down. And now Flippin has a FAMAS. Iron with the Eagle. Wow, missing those shots. That was not good.
The 1 kill from Existence coming from Flippin, who is the player over at Ivy. The first kill of the round was forced to push up in towards middle, and here we are in a 4-on-3 now. Alu watching, making sure no one walks through that smoke, but Flippin is behind it and moving out, but about to run into the crosshair. Oh, of actually Get Right and Exist. Get Right, the one finding that kill. Hot flash down the ladder, try to get control of something with these 2 Tech 9s remaining to these 2 players versus 3. Moose and Bonnie with a nice headshot. They pick one outer, maybe hoping someone rotates. Going to work it back inside. We do, though, still have Get Right playing way far back on the train, and it'll be hard to instantly get Right down with the Tech 9. And he'll light them both up, killing one of them, pulls out the USP. And will he be able to seal the deal here with the pistol? No! But Exists. There he is. He gets another P90 kill that he feels it deserves.
Not even losing a single point of health there, Exists. And now it's 15-3. NIP on the brink of this map here, Train, the first one in this best of 2. And, well, I see no arguments really for Existence to take more than what they've already gotten out of this. They have one Galil on Musambani, but that's pretty much all they can hope for in this round. So I think already now they're talking about, okay, what can we do on Mirage? Mirage is our pick. How can we get that down? Talking about the pistol, talking about that first buy round. Because this one is pretty much lost already. As many people expected, but still there were some points where Existence showed that they can battle with NIP in some rounds when they get the shots down and they pull out the correct strats. So yeah, they have a chance, and the question is, can they get that draw result in the next map? Because it's not looking good here in Train.
I at least got a small glance of what I wanted to see from Existence. We had Kyrie with one ridiculous op round, but only one. And then Ron picking up the op for the majority after that. He had one good round with that op as well. And that's what I really wanted to see. It was just the op work from Existence on a map like Train. But, I mean, I guess it's all P90s stealing the show from Exist. He's going to keep it into what would normally be a rifle round, but since it's being so forceful trying to stay into this.
I actually think they're going to get the bomb down here with 5 players to go. So this is a good round from Existence. Nice job by Mason with the double kill pushing through that smoke. Actually going to lock down a third one. No Allo just in time. But another Rack 9 comes in. And Freiburg now 1v1 against Flippin. And I think Flippin has the possessional advantage here. And there we go. So actually, Existence getting yet another round here. So they're 4 rounds in now. With definitely, I have to say, of course, the early plan making a big difference, but also Maizen having the perfect timing pushing through that smoke. There was actually a CT player who was looking the other way because he was trying to not get flashed from an incoming flash. So he could just pick him off by a couple of Tech 9 shots to the back and then rotating 180 degrees around and picking another player off quickly with that Tech 9. So that make a big difference. And also Mason, the standout player so far for Existence. 17 kills to 17 deaths, doing way better than the rest of his team.
Yeah, and really, like you said, securing that round for them. So they'll stay alive. Exist was the only one with money really coming into this because, as we know, he's got on that P90 the second round of the second half, and he stayed there up until this round. So he had about 8K. Forrest, of course, was the poorest. He'll be on that P90 armor, nothing else. Ninja still with an okay shot at the round, but it will be Existence who get the first kill. Musambani finds it, and now they've got a 5-on-4. Mason, who is the top gun right now for Existence, silences Alu with ease right there as he tries to push for some information. Flipping at Tech9's Freiburg. Ron finds Exist. Now we just have Forrest all alone. Oh, that first shot accuracy not quite working out, but Mason not reacting to the sound. I don't know what that was about. It took him forever to kind of like turn around, but it doesn't matter. Just one casualty in Existence, you know, finally getting some rounds together.
Yeah. So of course NIP not really having a lot of money this round, so they're gonna go for a full eco, and then probably buying up for the next one. Actually, Alu going for that Max 7 once again. So actually 2 Max 7s, we're gonna see it. I remember way back at a LAN back in 2012 where Get Right had an ace with the Max 7 against the former VP team. They were called ESC back then. That was just a highlight. You can go YouTube that.
Oh, Forrest.
Magic. Forrest will die though. Can Alu make it up? And he gets that. Straight on with the Max 7. Max 7 magic. Not happening.
Yeah, he had to peek pretty wide there. Didn't really want to. And the player that couldn't hide as much just went right back up the ladder. So I think Existence managed that little situation pretty well. Those pistols, though, the CZs and those Max 7s still getting close here, pushing up aggressive to ladder and middle. But maybe a bit scary for Existence, right? They killed one. They got 2 very, very low. But they will survive for yet another round. The Ninjas here, you know, they're being a bit sloppy. I mean, of course. I mean, why not? You have so many rounds to work with. But with that forceful buying, they will have to fully save here on this round 22.
Yeah. Actually, a Deagle coming out of Exist, so, and also on Freiburg and Alu buying that in the last second. So interesting to see what they're gonna do with that.
That's so funny.
Freiburg, of course, known as the King of Banana, and also the true descendant of Juan Deeg. Alu, his brother, picking up the first one with that Deeg.
Yeah, I mean, the Deagles, I would even say, like, the RNG of the Deagles can definitely win you these rounds. Because, yes, you need to aim and be quick with it, but it's really up to the gods where that one bullet goes.
Yeah, also because the aim stabilizes so quickly. Like, in that 2 to 3 second period, it goes from being completely random to being very precise.
Yeah.
So you gotta land that first shot, and you gotta stand still while you land it, and then you have to quickly move afterwards, and it's just a gamble most of the time.
They found one. Forrest actually has picked up this AK. He's still playing outside, but I mean, buying those Deagles, they're getting down to like $1,700 on a couple players. Yeah. That's like not enough to then have. They're gonna have to save again or have a weird force round after this on the CT side. They don't even have max bonus coming in after this. It'll only be the $2,900 coming in for them.
That's Exist going down, and now it's a 3v4. Get right on the back of this bomb site, only with the P250, so can't really do too much with that weapon. Bomb is rotating towards inside now, and Flippin picks up Alu, and that's all on Forrest and Get Right. Get Right picking up that Deagle. Can he land something? No, he cannot, and there we go! 1 Deagle. But that's all they're gonna get that round. 2 kills with that investment. I'm gonna have to have a look at their money now to see. Okay, they can force buy in this one, so it was an okay deal. What is the weapon of Forrest though? Whose dog is that?
Sorry, it took me a second to get. I had to go back in the database to find the older memes. You know?
Oh, the old Danxius memes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was one of the real. That was one of the real old ones. That one.
Yes, it is. I don't. Where did they even get all this money? Maybe I just forgot how to do math, but they've actually put quite a round together here, buying an op, which is now going to be deleted. He found one, but Ron then found him. Get Right pushing up. There were 2 people in there. Moose and Bonnie finds Get Right first. 4 on 3 now.
So now it's still doable for Existence. They have played so far a great T side, like four rounds to the 3 of NIP. That's not bad, and about to get a 5th one here. So if we like totally delete that first half, so far it's actually going great for Existence.
Yeah, right? Like if the second half was the first half, we'd be like, what's going on? Look at Existence.
Yeah, exactly.
4 rounds in a row on T side, which I mean still is pretty impressive.
Yeah, so apparently they're a good T side team here on D train, and Forrest is missing shot after shot, but eventually getting the frag.
Yeah, might want to save that gun. That's what they will do. Bomb is inside. He's way back at Ivy. The player closest is Exist in ladder rooms. Got 2 people above him. And he's actually going to go up the ladder.
Wow, that was weird. Yeah, not quite sure why he did that. Because they could have played off something with 2 rifles safe, but now they're probably going to have Forrest all alone with his AUG, and then the rest of the teams on Max 7s and pistols here.
All right. I mean, earlier I said, I think it's fair to say that Nip has been a bit sloppy in the second half.
Yeah,
once
definitely.
They got to 15. Like, they're just buying kind of recklessly, doing whatever. I don't think it will come all the way back to bite them, but who knows?
Alu,
you're done. Oh, he gets out with 7 HP. Just barely, though. And he's so low. He's like, yo, Exist, take this Max 7 from me. Do my work. Please.
I would actually prefer Alu to have that, because Exist has that CZ-75 already. Yeah, actually,
the
this is a great trade.
So many gun swaps.
That is a correct choice, to be honest, because if he lands 1, then it's good, but the second shot doesn't matter because the deagle is unstable aim-wise, and he has low HP, so some knowledge coming into NIP's choice here. Exist, of course, preferring the CZ-75, which is still a great weapon if you
man, it's crazy.
Take the fact that it's really a quick, a slow switch. So if you have it as your first choice, then it's actually a really good gun.
Yeah, if it's your primary, it's still as good as it ever was. Maybe better because now people just don't expect it as often. Although maybe not so much in Europe. It's like almost the preferred choice. You see it so much. Exist playing on top of the train with it, not even able to get 1. Connects like a shot before Moose and Bunny brings it down, and he slides off that train to his death. Moose and Bunny finds another, gets Alu. Now on top of that train, Forrest trying to scope in.
Actually, they're doing quite a good job, NIP here, and then that will win them the round. What a round from Get Right, Forrest, and Freiberg, getting that one all together, and cases for everyone.
Looks like Exist wants to get this show on the road. All chatting there at the end. Let's play directly the next map.
Nice.
So it looks like they'll be hopping into Mirage pretty quickly. So, yeah, I think Ninja's getting a bit loose with it there in the second half. Probably could have closed that out a lot cleaner, but hey, having some fun in Existence, you know. Yeah, you're winning rounds. They probably realized as well that Nip weren't 100% there in the second half, but it's got to feel good to still just get some kills, get some rounds under your belt, and who knows, maybe even more time to talk about the second map, Mirage, which we'll see in just a bit, guys, here for the CEVO MLG Pro League, this best of 2 between Nip and Existence. Stick around. We'll be right back.